Welcome back to America Decides. We want to take you back to our coverage from CBS News Los Angeles on the devastating wildfires in Southern California. Let's take a dip in.
That hopefully a couple of good water drops will be able to get it under control.
And we've seen at least one water drop, Mike.
Yeah, and I can tell you there's also a fixed wing tanker, so we're probably going to see a retardant drop here in just a couple seconds. There's an MD-80. Let's see if the chopper's able to find it. But there's an MD-80 that's going to come in here and do a drop as well. So this is just west of the West Hills area. There you see some more streets. That's the city of LA right there on the top of the screen, where this is all coming to a point here. Van Owen Street is right there. If you're familiar with that area, Kit Ridge is where it runs all the way west. But your big, people that live there will know that Victory Boulevard dead ends to the west there, and this is directly west of Victory Boulevard. So again, to the north of the 101 freeway, which obviously gives us great concern here because how did this fire start, right?
Exactly.
It seems like it's probably too far to be an ember cast because the winds are not that significant today. So it's just, how are we dealing with yet another fire that is burning?
Yeah. Well, the good news is here, Mike, if it burns uphill, right, it's going to hit an area that's not populated at all. It's more open space, and it does burn slower going downhill, which is where we're seeing these homes here.
Right.
So hopefully we do get those
and
water.
So there's the MD-80. You saw that spotter plane come in, and so there's the spotter plane in front. It drops a little line that says, hey, this is where we want you to drop this retardant. So here comes the MD-80. So we'll hopefully see a drop from them here in the next few minutes here.
It's going to loop around, right, Mike?
Yeah, it'll probably loop around and come back in. So we're listening to one of my colleagues they are setting up for structure protection. They say this has a potential for about 1,000 acres. Doesn't mean it's going to burn 1,000 acres, but it has the potential for 1,000 acres. And there is the San Fernando Valley that the chopper is looking at now. So you see Topanga Canyon. They're going to look all the way into the Eaton fire. From that location. I mean, it's really remarkable. Too
far, yeah.
Yeah, it's really remarkable, though, when you're in a helicopter and you can see all of these fires burning at the same time. It's really wild. So that's the San Fernando Valley that the chopper is looking at. And then obviously the fire is burning, again, north of the 101 to the west of West Hills, where this is all happening. And technically, it's in the Las Virgenes open space preserve. So no homes in that area. I mean, there is a little, the subdivision of Bell Canyon is just to the north of there, which the people from Bell Canyon know all too well about fires. And I believe that was Woolsey, right?
Yeah, that was up a little bit farther there and in Bell Canyon. Yeah, exactly. And, we're watching this. We're seeing the water drops. And typically, that would bring many of us some comfort. But because of what we've seen over the last couple of days, you're just holding your breath, hoping that this does not get out of hand. A lot of people have been reaching out to me, checking on my family, and I've been saying, things are good right now as long as the winds stay in a very,
it's touch and go every day.
Now this is getting closer to my home, and I don't think anyone feels safe until these fires are out because you just don't know. We've got more winds that are going to be coming up in the next couple of days, and that can change everything. So
we're officially naming this, guys. This is the Creek Fire.
Creek Fire.
The Creek Fire that is burning up in this area, and again, it's a new start. There you see the MD-80. Now, I'm looking for the silver lining here just because we don't have many these days, but the silver lining is that there is so much aircraft in town that hopefully they'll be able to,
We've been watching CBS News Los Angeles coverage of the wildfire. There's some incredible imagery from SKYCAL, as they call their helicopter there, as the water dropped, or the retardant drop that they were waiting for there. You heard them say it's a new fire, the Creek Fire, so that adds to the growing number of blazes around the Southland there that are really keeping that entire region on edge. We'll continue monitoring the situation, take you back to California later throughout the evening here on CBS News 24/7.